At First Choice Bank, we know you can't always make it before the bank closes. With our integrated teller, you can talk to a live person as late as 7 p.m. on weekdays and noon on Saturdays. It's not just an ATM, it's an ITM. First Choice Bank, your choice for banking.
Give the gift of a delicious burger from Bulldog Burger, a soup and sandwich from Sweet Pepper's Deli, appetizers and cocktails from The Grill, or even a wood-fired steak from Harvey's. Choice is the perfect gift. An all-in-one gift card from Eat With Us.
Mississippi's trusted weather experts. This is Mississippi Live Weather This Morning.
Hey, good morning. Good morning. Welcome into Mississippi Live Weather. As always, thank you so much for tuning in this morning. I'm meteorologist Maggie McCauley. Happy Friday out there to you. We finally made it to Friday out there, and it's going to be a very nice day ahead as we are rounding out our work week. Take a look at Mississippi Live radar behind me, not tracking any rain out there. So that is some good news. If you're headed out and about this morning, not going to be dealing with any rainfall. It is still chilly out there. Let me give you some looks outside right now. We're going to go to a few of our cameras, starting off over in Aberdeen. Take a look at these conditions over in Aberdeen this morning. Beautiful ongoing sunrise. I mean, just really can't ask for much better than this. I'm actually going to step out of the way. I'll let you get a full view of that. Overall, beautiful conditions out there to start off your morning. Very nice sunrise across the area. Few clouds still streaming in, but for the most part, lots of sunshine out there. Now, temperature is cold, though, 36 over in Aberdeen. Let me give you one more look. This is over in Stark Vegas, on the campus of Mississippi State. Not too many kiddos out and about this morning, but still very nice out there. Beautiful skies as well. Temperature is a little bit colder, near freezing over in Starkville. So yes, still going to need your coat out the door this morning, no matter where you are. Take a look at temperatures across the board right now. Most of us in the 30s. Yeah, there's a few 40s out there in places like Iuka, and then a little bit closer over in the Delta, Greenwood, Cleveland, Clarksdale as well. But most of us in the 30s this morning. 35 in Tupelo, 36 in Amory, 35 in Houston, 39 in Water Valley. So most of us starting off in the 30s. And then as we look more region-wide, we're really seeing that cooler air still settling in, still seeing a cool start no matter where you are across the southeast. 37, even hanging on in the 30s in Alabama and Birmingham, Montgomery, 35 up in Huntsville. So 30s not inconsistent across the southeast this morning. Over your first 12 hours ahead, we will see a warmer day. So even though we're starting off in the 30s, we are looking at a very warm afternoon ahead. Temperatures in the 40s by your 8 o'clock hour, 50s by 11, 60s out there today. So pretty comfortable day ahead. Lots of sunshine in the forecast as well. Temperatures go back into the 50s by 5, back into the 40s by 8. But overall, very nice day to get out and about if you do have any plans. Take a look at satellite and radar right now. We are tracking a cold front that is going to push into our area throughout your day ahead. Here's the thing, though. It's going to be bringing a few clouds, but that's about it. No rainfall and no cooler conditions today. Again, temperatures in the 60s. As that passes through, you're good to go throughout your day. Going into Saturday, a little bit different of a story. We're watching another front coming in. This is going to be bringing much colder air into the forecast, into the back half of our Saturday, into the back half of our weekend. Could see a few showers with it, mainly in areas south of 82, but most of us stay dry. However, all of us are going to be getting very chilly out there as we head Sunday into Monday, with that front bringing in just very Arctic air into the forecast. And then actually going to be seeing some sunshine for Sunday, but it's not going to help conditions too much. Rain chances from that, again, very minimal, 10% chance at best as we head into the back half of your Saturday into the overnight hours. A little bit better chances of rain do come back as we head later on in your next upcoming work week. So middle to the latter portion of the work week, seeing better rain chances on tap than from this system. Main impact from it is just the Arctic air that it pushes down into North Mississippi. We are talking very cold conditions. We're talking about conditions, the coldest we've seen so far coming into your upcoming work week. So we'll talk about just how cold things are going to be getting. We have continued to trend our numbers downward. That was the same story this morning. I had to adjust just slightly with the new data that did come in. It's continuing to come in cooler. So we'll talk about just how cooler it came in this morning. We'll talk about your full weekend forecast, of course, and your full 7-day forecast as well. All of that is coming up after this.
Hate is loud, but love is the majority.
Growing up, Gabe was naturally curious. When he began to discover weather, Gabe just didn't want to know what was happening, but he wanted to know why it was happening. Gabe became fascinated with tornadoes, and it impacted his life. He wanted to pursue a career in meteorology. Even though Gabe grew up in Alabama, Mississippi has now become his home and his family. And one thing about Gabe is he keeps his family safe.
Right now, from the Room to Room Weather Center, here's meteorologist Maggye McCauley.
Hey, and happy Friday out there to you. As always, thanks for starting off your morning here with Mississippi Live Weather. I am meteorologist Maggye McCauley. The time now is 7:07 out here on your Friday morning, and it's a great start to the day. If you haven't looked out the window this morning, if you haven't stepped out the door, it's cold, but at least it looks pretty nice. Take a look at this over in West Point. Beautiful ongoing conditions, sky conditions, lots of blue skies out there to start off your morning, even though it is chilly. Temperatures in West Point in the low 30s. So yeah, definitely still chilly out the door, still going to need your coat, but we're looking at a better day ahead. Same story down in Kosciuszko, looking at nice skies over there as well. Temperatures a little bit warmer in the middle to upper 30s, a little bit more clouds over there as well. So nice conditions across the board, no matter where you are this morning. Maybe you're taking a flight as well. We have your airport statuses across the lower 48 and all of our major international airports. Not looking at any other than one up in the LaGuardia Airport. This is up in New York City. So still seeing some moderate delays from that. Yesterday, they saw some delays because of weather conditions. Today is another gridlock alert day, is what they call it in New York City, where there is so much congestion traffic-wise that things just lock up across the city. So a lot going on. If you know anybody that's coming in and out of the LaGuardia Airport in New York City, maybe they're going to look at that famous tree in Rockefeller Center, make sure they keep an eye on their flight status because they're still seeing some delays. Sitting here in North Mississippi, though, different story. Nice conditions out there today. We're in the upper 40s by 9, 50s by 10, upper 50s by 11. Lots of sunshine in the forecast as well. So pretty nice day out there after we get through the cold morning. Take a look at your high temperatures this afternoon. Just overall great, comfortable out there, above average for this time of year. Temperatures in those low to middle 60s, 63 in Tupelo, 62 New Albany, even in the 50s hanging on from Senatobia, Holly Springs, Corinth, Iuka, and then middle 60s the further south that you go, 64 Grenada, Eupora, Starkville, Columbus in those middle 60s. So overall a great day out there, definitely a warm day as we are rounding out your work week. I encourage you to get out and enjoy it because you're going to wish it was here when we go into Sunday and Monday, or at least a lot of us are. Here's a look at what you can expect for your day ahead before we get into those overall temperatures. We are seeing a lot of sunshine out there into your afternoon. A few clouds kind of hanging out around and south of 82 from Greenville over in Eupora and Columbus as well, but still lots of sunshine in the forecast today. Going into your evening hours, those will clear out, but more cloud cover does build back in as we head into your Saturday. So Saturday looking like a good mix of sun and clouds throughout your day ahead. Clouds really build in as we head into the latter portion of the evening with another front coming in that could cause a few sprinkles to light rain out there. Most of us stay very dry, nothing to cancel your plans for by any means on your Saturday, but you can see a few showers trying to creep in, mainly south of 82 is where I'm expecting these showers from Belzona, Atala County, Kosciuszko over into Noxubee County. That's who has the chance of seeing a passing light shower that you might not even notice because this will be past 10 o'clock and then it'll be out of here by the time most of us are waking up on your Sunday morning at 6 o'clock. Now, one thing that will be here though on your Sunday morning is much cooler conditions, or I should say much colder conditions, because it is going to be cold out there. We're going to be seeing a clearing take place into your Sunday, some more sunshine into your afternoon, but temperatures just downright cold. Take a look at your temperature trend map. This is high temperatures over your next 7 days, 60s today, or 50s tomorrow. And we get down to the 30s on Sunday. There's no gradual decrease of this. We go from 50s, upper 50s on your Saturday to middle 30s, even some of us in the low 30s, not even getting above freezing on your Sunday. So just downright cold conditions make it to the forecast. Monday not looking too much better, near 40 out there. So very cold days Sunday into Monday. We'll talk about overnight lows in just a minute going into your Monday morning. but just downright cold days ahead as we head into the back portion of your weekend. Here's the good news I have. Going later on in the week, we will see conditions return eventually into the 60s, but we got to deal with some very cold days before that. Want to show you Monday morning before I show you your full 7-day forecast, because take a look at this. A very frigid start to the work week. This is Monday at 6 a.m. and we're looking at temperatures. This is actual air temperatures. This is not feels like temperatures in the teens. I'm talking you're going and you're starting your car on your Monday morning and your temperature in your car is saying it's in the teens outside. It's definitely going to be cold out there. I encourage you before we get to Monday morning just to make sure you're checking on your heating in your home, other people's homes as well. Make sure everyone you know has adequate heating. You're probably going to want to drip your pipes as well, especially sitting further north where conditions are going to be in the teens as well. And just make sure to check on your pets outside. If you keep your pets outside, make sure they have what they need as well, because this is just downright cold conditions. The coldest we've seen so far, 16 in Senatobia on your Monday morning, 18 in Bruce, 19 in Houston, 17 in Red Bay. Just very, very cold conditions out there. Even the 20s in Starkville, Louisville, Macon, that is still very cold out there to start off your Monday morning. The good news I have, if you don't like these cold conditions, is they won't last for very long. They happen on Monday, but as we look further along in our forecast going closer to just before Christmas, the 18th through the 22nd, we're looking at those warmer conditions coming back into the forecast. Above average conditions coming back. Really, as you can see this, as far as the eye can see, let me zoom out and make sure I'm telling you right, but it looks like the entire United States going to be seeing a pretty big warm up. Unless you're very further into places like North Dakota, yeah, you might be seeing below average conditions, but everybody else going to be seeing much warmer conditions, above average conditions across the United States looking to play out just before Christmas time. So, and you can see it in our forecast overall. We'll talk about it. 60s today, 50s tomorrow. Again, those cold conditions on Sunday. Teens out there for Monday morning. Then we start that warm up. We're near 40 on Monday, 50s by Tuesday, upper 50s to 60s into the latter portion of your work week. So that does turn well above average going into the latter half of your upcoming work week. However, we do have to deal with those very cold conditions before we get there. So again, I just encourage you to make sure you have what you need before we get into those overall very cold conditions going into the back half of your weekend. Make sure to tune in with us. We'll be live one more time this morning at 7:30. Of course, we'll go over your full forecast one more time. We'll talk more in depth about those rain chances over the weekend or maybe lack thereof as well one more time this morning. Again, make sure to tune in the next 15 minutes at 7:30.
I know you're going through a lot. I wonder if you know that we can get help. Let's see how far we can go. Love, your mind.
I'm your retirement fear, but don't be scared. You're still in pre-tirement.
Does that mean I have more time to plan?
Precisely. This is pretirement.org.
This isn't scary. I'm doing it.